Let's discuss why Cowboy Bebop is as popular as it is. In an interview that will be linked in the description, the creator of Cowboy Bebop, Shinichiro Watanabe, is very confused as to why the show that he created is so popular. And one theory that I have is it's just a freaking awesome show, and the characters have really good chemistry between the three or the four of them, if you want to include Ed. Not really including Ein, because Ein's a dog, but just the way that they interact with each other and the way that they kind of bounce off of each other and all that stuff is absolutely amazing. And all of the episodes are very well written, and there's the right amount of action. It's not over the top with action, but it's also not dull and not filled with filler episodes. There are a couple of filler episodes, but the whole show just has one nice, consistent flow through it. It's action-packed when it needs to be, and it's not when it doesn't need to be. And it's just an overall 9 out of 10 show. From the animation to the story to the writing and the voice acting, the whole show is just there's a lot of different reasons. Everyone has their own reasons as to why they like Cowboy Bebop, but those are just a couple of the reasons that I like it. I'm sort of a fan of the older school animation where it's all hand drawn and stuff. I know that takes a lot more time to do and a lot more dedication, and it's a lot harder to do. And it's we've all switched, or at least animators for manga and cartoons have all switched over to digital animation, which granted is a lot easier, but there's just something about the hand-drawn animations and cartoons that just sort of give it that touch of humanness, that like an actual human had a hand in creating this. And I don't know, for some reason it's just that feeling isn't there with digital animation. And even when they try to incorporate CGI into anime, it just kind of looks weird. I mean, a few shows have done it well enough so that it doesn't look too weird. I think Attack on Titan is one of those shows that does CG a little bit better than other shows that feature CG. But shows that don't have any, all the hand-drawn shows and stuff and animations are just, for me personally, that much better, because everything is hand-drawn and hand-animated. And you look at a movie like Akira, that whole thing was drawn by hand by a whole team of animators. And that the amount of detail that they packed into that movie is just amazing. And while it would be easier to do it digitally, I just don't think you would get the same feel, the same effect as a hand-drawn animation. Another thing is like the dialogue, the storylines, and how everything is written. And everything just kind of flows so perfectly from beginning to end, and there's just the right amount of action, and it's just everything is so set up perfectly, and the character development is flawless, and like we get to know, like, the filler episodes don't feel like filler episodes. because they're always developing and giving backstory for why certain characters are doing what they're doing. And, with Spike, somebody killed his wife or his girlfriend, and now he's seeking out revenge while also trying to make a little bit of money doing it. And, we sort of learn more about the characters as they go on in the show, and it's just that all the character development is done well, really well, and the character design, like, it feels like actual people. Like, you can tell that the animators who worked on the show cared about what they were doing when they were doing it, and that just makes the show so much better when the people who were involved in making it care about it and sort of, nurture it and kind of take their time to sort of fill in any details or plot holes or anything like that in the show, then you kind of know that you're getting into something good. So those are really my personal reasons as to why Cowboy Bebop is as popular as it is. So that full article will be linked in the description if you guys want to read it. That's about all I have for today. So see ya.